Hello, welcome to Anjurisa channel, and in this video I will show you how to make this beautiful hair bow made out of satin fabric. So we are going to need some fabric. I recommend you to only use synthetic fabric. Why? Let me explain that later. And then you are going to need something like scissors, sewing thread, and the most important is candle. And then hot glue gun and hair ties or hair clip. Now let's get started. There are two pieces of satin fabric here. This pieces is, I will write the size in the description. I will write the size below here because I find it so difficult to convert centimeter to inches in a jiffy. So I will fold the fabric in half with the right sides together. You know that satin fabric we can easily differentiate between the right side and the wrong side. So with the right sides together, fold it in half, and we are going to sew this part. Same with the other pieces. With the other piece, fold the fabric with the right sides together and sew this part. After this, flip both fabrics inside out. So after we flip the fabric inside out, the next most important step is to press the fabric flat down. Pressing fabric makes it easier to sew the fabric. So I really recommend you to always press your fabric before you sew any fabric projects. Next, we are going to trim the edges here, especially if satin fabric, it frayed so easily. Just cut it out. Yes. Next, this only works on synthetic fabric. We will burn the edges, and you can see that the fabric, it sealed the fabric right away. So this only works on synthetic fabric like chiffon fabric, satin fabric, crepe fabric, and many more. And too bad that this doesn't work on cotton fabric. After we seal the edges, I will mark the exact center of our fabric. This is the secret to make a perfect bow. We have to make the same size on the left and right side. So I will put the ruler right in the middle here, fold the fabric in half, and then we can just draw a perfect center line. Next, fold it left and right, left and right, and we are going to sew this part. Like this. And we set these pieces aside. Now we are going to make the beautiful bow, and the size is 60 centimeters by 15 centimeters. I will write the size in inches below here. So I will use a fabric clip like this just to clip the fabric to make sure that the fabric stays in place when I cut it. I am using satin fabric here because I really like the texture of satin fabric. It looks so luxurious and so beautiful, especially if we are making a hair bow with long tails. I am going to cut a curvy line from here to here. Let's get started. Just cut it. If we are not sure, we can just draw a curvy line first and then cut. Just cut it slowly. so that the shape is the same on the left and the right side. Done! So look at the beautiful shape. Now I will prepare the candle, and we are going to seal the edges of the fabric. And this only works on synthetic fabric, so that's why in the beginning I say that it's better if we can use a synthetic fabric like chiffon fabric and satin fabric. So I just burn the edges here, and you can see that we perfectly seal the edges, and this way the fabric won't fade. As you can see, we seal the edges of the fabric so that the fabric won't fade. Now I will draw the center, and yes, this is to make the tail the same size on the left and the right side. So fold the tails in half like this, and then I will draw a perfect straight line right in the center. Okay. Beautiful. Take our previous bow and place the bow here with 3 centimeters on the gap here. I prefer to use only one piece of fabric to make the beautiful tails, because this way the tails will curl naturally the way it wants, and it's so beautiful. Place it right on the top of the tails, and we are going to sew this part. So we are going to gather the fabric with needle and thread. Just sew the fabric, sew the bow back and forth to make the beautiful crease on the bow. As you can see, the beautiful bow with a very long tail. So let's get ready with the clip or hair ties. I prefer using this clip. So I just attach the clip. Use some hot glue to attach the clip. Now the last step is to finish the center of the bow. So prepare a small piece of fabric with the right sides together, fold it, and we are going to sew this part. Flip the fabric inside out. And let's make the beautiful center by folding it this way and on the other side. You can see the beautiful crease here to make the beautiful center. So let's attach it to the center of our bow and sew this part. Because satin fabric is quite slippery when you sew it, I like to sew a temporary stitch here and then just sew this part. Let's cut it off. And turn the fabric inside out. After you flip the fabric, you can add a dab of glue right in the center here, just to make sure that the center bow always stays in place. And our beautiful hair bow is finished. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you find this tutorial useful, please give me a thumbs up and share this video. If you don't, just hit the dislike button and comment below what you don't like. See you in my next video. Bye!